every single NBA player is going back to their first team. Guys, every player in the NBA is now on their first team. LeBron is back with the Cavs, KD's back in Oklahoma, Kawhi's in San Antonio, and Shea is even back with the Clippers. Guys, before we jump into it, let me show you guys some of these rosters. The Sixers pretty much look the same. The Bucks, I mean, they got rid of some of their players. Dame has obviously gone back to Portland. The Bulls got Jimmy Butler back, also Lauri Markkanen, so this team is looking solid. Guys, the Cavs look like one of the best teams in the league. They obviously have Kyrie and Bron back. They have Garland still and Evan Mobley. This team looks serious. And by the way, no, not every roster is perfect. You guys are going to see some players that aren't on the exact team they're supposed to be on. But if they're like a 73 overall, it's really not going to make that much of a difference. Boys, the Celtics look like the Celtics from a couple years ago. We got the Clippers with Shea. Apart from Shea, nobody really is on this team. I mean, this team looks very, very weak. He's going to have to carry this squad if he wants to win. We got the Memphis Grizzlies with Ja and JJJ. Pretty much the same team, just Dylan Brooks is back. We got the Hawks, which is a very similar team to what they have in real life. We have the Miami Heat, who no longer obviously have Jimmy Butler. This team looks very, very mid. I'm not going to lie. It's literally what they have right now with Jimmy refusing to play. The Hornets have LaMelo. They also have Chris Paul back in Charlotte. You know, you got Brendan Miller and a bunch of their other young players. Guys, the Jazz have Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert back alongside a bunch of their young players. So this is going to be a fun team to watch. The Kings, I mean, they look very, very mid, as you guys can see. The New York Knicks look interesting. They got Porzingis back, RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, but they pretty much lost a lot of their players that they have now. The Los Angeles Lakers, bro. This team looks like the old Lakers team from like 2017, 16. I don't even know what year it was, but we got Brendan Ingram, Julius Randle, Zubac, Josh Hart, and Kuzma on this squad. This team is fun. We got the Magic, pretty much no changes apart from Aaron Gordon. We obviously have the Dallas Mavericks, who get Jalen Brunson back, so that is a huge addition to help out Luka, but they did end up losing Kyrie, so it balances out. We got the Brooklyn Nets, who have, you know, a pretty solid team, I guess. The Denver Nuggets, who pretty much have no changes at all. We have the Indiana Pacers, who did end up gaining Paul George, but he's an 84 overall. I did not know this guy dropped this much in overall. That is embarrassing for PG. The Pelicans got AD back, so AD and Zion are going to be a dynamic duo in the league. We got the Pistons, who added, you know, Chris Middleton. We got the Raptors, who have remnants of their championship winning team on this squad, except instead of Kawhi, they got DeMar DeRozan, so maybe he'll, you know, win it for them. We got the Houston Rockets, who didn't add nothing too crazy. We got the Spurs, who I think are going to be the favorite in this video. I don't know why, but they got Derek White. They got Kawhi Leonard. They also have DeJounte Murray. This team is looking serious with a young star in Wembanyama, so I'm excited to see what they do. Guys, we have the Phoenix Suns, which is basically Devin Booker and friends all back reunited. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder, who is also going to be a very good team, man. KD, Sabonis, Jalen Williams, Chet is still there. Harden came back. Honestly, bro, this team is nice too. And guys, last four teams, we got the Timberwolves, who are looking really, really nice as well. They just don't have that much depth anymore. We got the Trailblazers, and it's literally just Dame and CJ reunited. We got the Warriors, who get Jordan Poole back, which is a little bit awkward because these two guys right here, bro, they got beef. And of course, we got the Washington Wizards. So listen, man, the rosters are completed. You guys saw them. If there's any mistakes, I apologize. It took me a minute to make these. We're going to get into it. I'm excited for this. Let's see what team takes home this championship. Boys, before we jump into the regular season, man, let me know who you think is winning it all. I got the Spurs. This team is just way too tough. I mean, their lineup is ridiculous. So you let me know who's winning in your opinion, and let's jump into it. Listen, boys, we reached the All-Star break. Before we move on into the rest of the season, I want to take a look at the standings real quick. And of course, bro, Dallas leads the way. 2K loves this team. Every simulation, this guy is just unstoppable, and same with the Mavericks. Guys, the Spurs are 4th place. I was expecting better from them. The Pelicans are 6th place with this, you know, AD and Zion dynamic duo. You got the Warriors back in 7th place. I think only person they really got back was Klay, so that's interesting. Oh yeah, Jordan Poole as well. So I mean, I guess Draymond pretty much cooked this team. East Coast side of things, oh my goodness, the Bulls are the 1 seed. Jimmy Butler is leading this team all the way to the 1 seed. They also have Lauri Markkanen, man. This team is low-key not bad. I guess Jimmy Butler's back in Chicago where he wants to be. The Brooklyn Nets are 2nd place. Hello? How did this team jump from 2nd place? Literally, the only players they added were Jared Allen and Brook Lopez. Hello? Guys, another surprise. The Raptors, who are like one of the worst teams in the East right now, are 5th place right now. They got Fred back, DeMar, you know, Scotty, Pascal's here, OG is here. You know what, bro? Low-key, this team is tough. I'm not going to lie. As a Raptors fan, I'm happy to see this. Boys, MVP race, just to check it out real quick. Luka is obviously first. 2K loves this guy. Wemby is up there. So is Jokic. Giannis is putting up insane numbers, and so is Anthony Edwards. So that's interesting to see right there. Most improved player. This is interesting. Some guys that are going to get more minutes now that the teams are a little bit different. Amen Thompson is leading the way. He's averaging 14, 7, and 5 with a steal and a block a game. Those are actually impressive numbers. All right, boys, back to the rest of the season. Let's simulate. Let's get to the playoffs and see what happens. Guys, before we get into the playoffs, real quick, over 90% of you guys watching are currently not subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K by May. Let's see if we can do that. Hit that sub button. So boys, end of this season, no surprise right here. Luka with another MVP in a 2K simulation. Boys, so Bonus wins 6th man of the year. The Thunder are pretty stacked, so I understand why he's potentially coming off the bench. They do have Chet and him, so they have plenty of big men, and he actually put up crazy numbers, especially for a bench player. Guys, Wemby wins DPOY, averaging almost 3 blocks and 2 steals a game. Those numbers look insane. And why is he smiling like that, bro? Amen Thompson, most improved player, well-deserved right there. Joel Embiid, clutch player of the year. I mean, this guy barely plays games, so if he's winning awards, something is changing in Philly. Boys, All-NBA first team, no surprises here. Luka, Jokic, Giannis, Shea, and Wembanyama. Honestly, Shea might be a little bit of a surprise. I want to see how the Clippers did because he was on a team pretty much by himself. Guys, All-NBA second team, I mean, no surprises really apart from maybe Embiid because he actually played 65 games, which is pretty impressive. All-NBA third team, again, I don't think there's any real surprises. Evan Mobley ended up making it, which is kind of crazy. De'Aaron Fox is also there, but the teams look solid. And guys, all defensive teams, I mean, you guys can see them right here. Nothing really too crazy. Nobody that really stands out completely, except for Jokic. Jokic making an All-NBA defensive team is pretty crazy, but he's underrated. Boys, just to take a look at the leading scorers in the NBA, man. We got Shea at number 1 with 33 points a game. Edwards averaged over 30. So did Luka, Giannis, De'Aaron Fox. Donovan Mitchell was close to it. Devin Booker's up there. Trae Young. Brunson back on the Mavs, averaged 27. So him and Luka are averaging like 60 points a game combined almost. That is ridiculous. And you got Cade at number 10. And boys, these are the final standings at the end of the year, man. The Spurs, who I picked to win it all, are the number 1 seed, man. This team, I mean, Wemby and Kawhi on the same squad, alongside DeJounte and Derek White and Keldon Johnson and a bunch of other players, is just ridiculous. Guys, nothing too crazy behind the San Antonio Spurs. Very similar to what it was at the All-Star break. I mean, you guys can see some of the teams. The worst team in the league, by the way, were the Trailblazers, 11-71. That is disgusting for a team that has Dame and CJ McCollum. The Clippers, Shea's team, I mean, I'm honestly surprised he led this team to 35 wins. Boys, East Coast side of things, the Bulls ended up being the 1 seed. I still don't understand how Jimmy Butler is aging. Maybe he's just going crazy out there. I don't know, man. Maybe this team is just well balanced. The Pacers are 2nd seed. We kind of have the same standings from the, the All-Star break, so we're not going to look too deep into it. On to the playoffs. I'm excited for this. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, you guys can see some of the matchups that we have in this playoffs, man. We have the Thunder and Warriors. That's going to be a lot of fun. Minnesota versus Memphis. We got Chicago, Orlando. We got Indiana, Cleveland. Listen, man, a lot of great matchups. Let's see what happens. Let's see who takes home this championship ring. Honestly, I still got San Antonio. All right, boys, since it is the first round, we're kind of going to simulate through it. I am going to stop if there's any like close series or, game 7s, anything like that. And okay, it looks like there is a possibility of some game 7s, and we already have one over here between Brooklyn and Boston. So boys, on the West Coast side of things, there's going to be no game 7s. Every series ended in 6 or less, as you guys can see. We already have our next round matchups right here. Minnesota, Dallas, San Antonio, and Golden State. 2 great matchups I'm looking forward to. But first, we got 3 game 7s on the East Coast side of things. Here we go. All right, boys, the first game 7, we got Boston versus Brooklyn. I honestly don't understand how this Nets team is doing so well, so I got Boston in this one. And boys, I was hoping for a close game, but take a look at what Brooklyn is doing to Boston, bro. Absolutely destroying them. Jordan Clarkson and Cam Thomas combined for 50 for Brooklyn, and I guess the Celtics just went outside. Tatum, 17 points, 6 of 17 shooting. That's tough. All right, guys, moving on. The second game 7 that we have, the Raptors versus the Hawks. I got Toronto. I'm biased. I'm a Raptors fan. Let's see what happens. Boys, this is what I like to see in game 7s, man. Close game, under 2 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Boys, here we go. Trae Young driving in, dishes it down low to Onyeka with the 2-handed throwdown. Minute 30 left. We're all tied up. Bro, I have a feeling this is going to come down to a buzzer beater. Boys, here we go. Freddie with the basketball. What can he cook up, man? 7 on the shot clock. Screen from Valanciunas. Goes around it. Fred, midi. Can't get it to go. Boys, here we go, man. The Trae Young led Atlanta Hawks. Oh my God, Trae for 3. Can't get it to go. Nobody can score. Boys, here we go. DeMar out to OG, man. DeMar always talks about how he would have led the Raptors to that championship that Kawhi did. Let's see if he can, do that. And oh my God, tough bucket from Freddie. Boys, less than a minute left. The Toronto Raptors are currently up by 2. Come on, baby. Let's get a stop. Trae Young driving in. Oh my God, bro. He's just too quick. All tied up at 110. Timeout Toronto. Let's see what they cook up. Boys, here we go. Oh my God, DeMar's wide open. DeMar's wide open. DeMar for 3. Gets it to go. Oh my God, what a play. What execution. Toronto's up by 3. Boys, that was cold. I'm not going to lie. Oh my God, Jalen Johnson misses a dunk. What are the odds, bro? 36 seconds left. Fred VanVleet with the ball. Let's here we go. Fred with the basketball, man. Can he end this thing? Can he hit the dagger over Atlanta, over Trae Young? Oh my God, DeMar for 3 again. Oh my God, if he made that, I would have gone crazy. Boys, oh my God, man. He's just too cold, bro. Ice cold Trae hits the triple, ties it all up at 113. 13 seconds left, though. It's looking like a game winner. Boys, I need somebody to hit a game winner, man. Fred VanVleet with the basketball. 10 seconds left. 9, 8. Come on. Is he going to cook Trey? Okay. He's cooking. ISO in. 5, 4, 3. He needs to get it going. Fred can't get the layup to go. Hawks with the board. Full court. Oh, my God. It almost went in. We're going to OT, man, in a game 7 in the playoffs. That's crazy. Boys, these teams cannot be separated right now. 50 seconds left in OT. It's all tied up at 123. Fred VanVleet. Oh, my God. How did he not get pinned? Beautiful layup. Puts them up by 2. Boys, here we go. Trae Young with the basketball, bro. He's been clutch and responding to every single one of the Raptors punches so far tonight. Let's see what he can do, man. Dribbling against Fred VanVleet. He needs to get something going, bro. No screen. He's just trying to ISO. He's trying to force things. Oh, my God. They got him trapped. Jalen Johnson for 3. Can't get it to go. Valanciunas with the board. Boys, it's dagger time, bro. It's dagger time. Give it to DeMar and get out of the way. Valanciunas, give it to DeMar. Okay, back to Fred. Fred has been just cooking. Oh, my God. DeMar for 3. Can't get it to go. Come on, bro. That was the dagger. Listen, I honestly did not expect this intense of a first-round matchup. The Hawks and the Raptors have put on some, impressive basketball. Trae Young, though, forcing it. Gets it to go. Tough shot, tough make. 10 seconds again, and the Raptors have another chance to end things. Boys, the Raptors have seriously missed like 3 or 4 chances to end this thing. So 6 seconds on the clock. They need to cook something up. 5, 4. Fred again. Fred again. No passing. Shoot it, bro. Midi. For the win. Can't get it to go. We're going for double OT. What is going on? Boys, this 2K script is actually way too powerful, bro. 50 seconds left. We're all tied up still. Double OT. Somebody needs to end this thing, bro. Give it to DeMar. Fred, you've missed like 3 shots for the win. Give it to somebody else. He's not passing it, bro. This guy has no pass button. For 3. Finally, he drills something. Freddie V for 3. Less than 40 seconds left. They're up by 3. Let's see if they can hold on this time. Well, boys, the heavyweight match continues, bro. Let's see if the Hawks can respond to that 3-pointer by Fred VanVleet. Downloaded Trae Young. They're trying to get a bucket right here. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not going to lie. Oh, my God. Beautiful alley-oop. 2-handed throwdown. 1-point game. They're not going to play the foul game quite yet. Oh, my God. Fred for 3. What is he doing? Hello? Oh, my God. This guy's playing for the other side, bro. I'm not even joking. As a Raptors fan, I'm pissed. What is he shooting? Boys, absolutely insane, bro. I have no words for what Fred VanVleet just did. OG, beautiful defense. Trae Young, a better finish. And now they're up by 1 with 17 seconds left. You know what? At least we're not going to see a third overtime. Boys, at least we shouldn't see a third overtime. It's a 1-point game. It's a weird differential to have. 17 seconds left. Fred, I need you to pass it to somebody else. I need you to actually get benched at this point after shooting that thing and basically selling it for us. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Driving in. He's trying to cook Trae Young. He's not successful so far. 6 on the clock. Midi gets it to go. With 5 seconds left, they go up by 1. The Hawks have no timeouts. They need an ice Trae Cole moment, bro. Come on. 3, 2. Trae from the logo for the win. Can't get it to go. The Hawks are going home. The Raptors move on after this double OT thriller. It is about time. What a first-round matchup. And guys, the 2 point guards went at it, bro. Trae Young with 43, Fred VanVleet with 30. That right there was a game for the ages. All right, boys, one last game 7. We got the Indiana Pacers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't know how the Cavs are in this situation. They have LeBron, Kyrie, and Mobley, and Garland. 490 plus overalls, but I guess the Pacers are just putting in work. Boys, currently, bro, I feel like I'm watching a flashback from when it was game 7 Indiana-Cleveland, bro. I feel like LeBron this time will go outside. Let's see if he can, clutch up, though. LeBron midi. Ew, what is that shot? And he still gets it to go. 4-point game. This thing's not over yet. Let's see what happens. Boys, here we go. Paul George cooking on Lauri Markkanen. Midi, wide open. Gets it to go. Gets it to drop. They're up by 8. Boys, LeBron is trying, but this guy is 40, bro. The Gatorade Cup is behind his name. And oh my God, he still gets the tough finish. 6-point game, 40 seconds left. This thing's not over. PG with the basketball, out to Halliburton. Less than 24 seconds left. This one is pretty much over and done with. And why not posterize LeBron for the victory? Listen, man, I love this new NBA. I'm not gonna lie, I love the new NBA. I don't know what it is, bro. All these games are insane. They're all intense, and it's literally just old rivalries, kind of replayed. And this thing is still not over. I'm not gonna lie, I would not count out a Bron-led team. All right, boys, if he makes this, it's pretty much over and done with. And Halliburton clutch free throws, that should do it. All right, guys, just like that, officially, Indiana moves on to the second round. They, heal that old trauma of the Cavaliers, game 7 series. I'm not going to lie. I expected Cleveland to do better, but shout out Indiana. I mean, look at this performance, bro. Halliburton, 32 and 19. That is like prime Halliburton from last year. PG with 38. This guy's actually, bounced back up to an 87 overall. So Indiana kind of revived his career. And on the other side of things, I mean, LeBron tried his best, but he's 40 years old, man. He needs some help. So, boys, round 2 is officially set. We have the West Coast matchups. We have the East Coast matchups. I'm excited. Let's jump into it. I'm going to try to take this thing like a game at a time or a few games at a time and see what series end up being close. I feel like some of these series might, be blowouts or might, not be close at all. I mean, the Warriors series looks pretty much over and done with. Is Curry this back? Like, is he that good to be able to take down this Spurs team? All right, boys, are we going to get our first conference finalist? And yes, we are. The Warriors move on. It looks like these two other series are done as well. The Chicago Bulls and the Raptors are pretty much the only series that is kind of close right now. Let's see if they can keep it close. No, they cannot. It's 3-1 all over the place. I'm going to simulate right through the round. I don't think any team is going to blow a 3-1 lead. That would be pretty insane. And okay, we actually get a game 7. Brooklyn has came back on Indiana, I believe, unless it was the other way around. I'm not even too sure. But let's hop into this game 7. And by the way, boys, I'm going to mention it again. How is this Brooklyn team this good? I really don't understand. Is Jared Allen just that much of a difference maker? And boys, oh my God, bro, look at the score. They're up by like 50 in a game 7. That is just an insane score right there. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to the Pacers. Now, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not too sure. I wasn't paying attention to this series on the screen at all. Did they come back from a 3-1 or did they just secure their victory and not blow a 3-1? I'm not too sure. But either way, they destroy the Brooklyn Nets. So, boys, our conference finals are officially set. Dallas versus Golden State, Indiana versus Toronto. This is going to be fun. Let's see what happens. Boys, this matchup right here, I'm not going to lie, bro. This, as a Eastern Conference Finals, is beautiful, man. This is literally top-tier basketball. I would love to watch this in real life. Let's see what happens. Listen, boys, I didn't expect this Warriors team to be that good. I mean, they gained Klay Thompson back. They gained Jordan Poole back. Maybe Jordan Poole was the difference maker they need. All right, guys, 3 games into each series. Both of these series are pretty close currently. That is what you love to see. Boys, let's see if both of these teams can tie it up at 2 apiece. And oh my God, man, we got some close series. Fingers crossed we get 2 game 7s. And boys, here we go, man. The Pacers and the Mavericks are both up 3-2. Let's see if one of them is going to make the finals, or are we going to see 2 game 7s? Oh, baby, bro. 2 game 7s coming right up. There we go. Boys, we're starting with the Raptors versus the Pacers. Let's hope for a close game. I need it to come down to the wire. And boys, I wouldn't consider this a blowout, but the Raptors are keeping their space from Indiana. They are not going to make it a close game. The Toronto Raptors, out of all teams, are going to move on into the NBA Finals. First of all, shout out to the Pacers, man. They put up a great fight. They had a great game 7 against the Cavs. I mean, bro, Lebron had 41. I don't see Paul George anywhere. Look at Paul George in a game 7. 12 minutes, 6 fouls. This guy sold. So, boys, we have our first finalist, the Toronto Raptors. An unlikely finalist, but we'll take it. And as a Raptors fan, as a biased Raptors fan, I love it. All right, boys, West Coast side of things, game 7 is underway. Boys, just under 2 minutes left. Dallas is up by 4 against the Golden State Warriors. Can Steph Curry make another finals? Can we get a repeat of the 2019 NBA Finals with Toronto or the Warriors? Let's see what happens. Oh my God, Luka can't get the tough fadeaway to go. But here we go. Steph Curry with the basketball, guarded by Quentin Grimes. Steph, cook him, bro. Cook him. Cook him. Oh my God, all the way to the rim. Easy bucket. 2-point game. Luka's on a mission. Let's see what he can do, man. Let's see if he can put this one away. They're currently up by 2 with a minute 20 left. Driving in. Gets fouled. And 1. Finished with his left hand. That was just too cold. I can't even speak. Boys, cold finish by Luka, bro. Cold finish. He converts the 3-point play. It is a 5-point game. Minute 20 left. Boys, here we go. Steph for 3 over Brunson. Can't get it to go. That's just a bad shot. No need. Boys, this is dagger time. I'm not going to lie, man. If somebody on the Mavericks hits a 3 here, it could be game over. Brunson for 3. Steph Curry with the hand in his face, and it doesn't matter. What a shot by Jalen Brunson. Puts them up by 8 with a minute left. That might do it. Look, man, I feel bad for Steph. He's out here battling, but, bro, he's missing wide open mid-ranges. So, honestly, bro, it is what it is. It looks like we're going to see a Dallas Mavericks Toronto Raptors final. If anybody predicted that, I mean, shout out to you, because I never would have. Guys, this thing is over and done with, man. Brunson, Luka, and the Mavericks are heading to the finals to take on the Toronto Raptors. We are about to get a crazy finals matchup. Here we go. Look, man, adding Jalen Brunson back to his, first team changed this team, completely, bro. Brunson has developed over the past few years. Putting him back on the Mavs changed their outcome. Actually wins finals MVP over Luka as well. So, you know what, man? Maybe Brunson going back to this team is a slept-on addition. All right, boys, NBA final, man. Toronto Raptors versus the Dallas Mavericks. Overall, I feel like the Raptors might be a little bit better. I mean, obviously, they don't have the star power of Luka and Jalen Brunson, but they are just a more balanced team. So let's see what happens. I'm excited for this. Fingers crossed the Raptors win. Boys, here we go. Game 1 is going to go to the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, Luka had 37, Brunson with 32, and they won by more than 20 points. I'm not going to lie, bro. DeMar, I need you to step it up. All right, boys, game 2. Can the Raptors tie this series up? Yes, they can. They actually take one back from the Mavericks. Luka still had 30 this game. So did Brunson, 25. I mean, hey, shout out to Fred, shout out to Scotty. DeMar played a little bit better, I guess. We'll take it. Look, man, we've seen plenty of game 7s today. I hope this goes to game 7 again. Game 3, though, who is it going to go to? The Dallas Mavericks. We're going back and forth. Brunson with 41 this game. Luka with 34. Bro, stopping these two guys is probably a nightmare. All right, boys, if the Raptors lose this and go down 3-1, it is pretty much over and done with. And they tie it up, bro. This is literally just going back and forth, back and forth. I love to see this, man. 3 guys on the Raptors hooped out with 20 plus. Shout out to JV, man. All right, boys, here we go. Who is going to take a 3-2 series lead? And it's going to be the Mavericks, bro. It has literally gone Mavericks, Raptors, Mavericks, Raptors every single time. Brunson with 38 this game. Luka with the triple-double. And the Raptors, once again, bro, it looks like the key to the success is just 3 guys getting 20 plus. If they can do that, they can win. Listen, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in DeMar, man. Only 9 points in the finals. Come on, bro. And boys, I actually hate this so much, bro. I hate how good the Mavericks are in 2K. I actually hate how good 2K makes them. I mean, Luka by himself is OP enough, and adding Brunson back to his, first team is just ridiculous. I mean, look, Luka has 40 in this game right now. He is absolutely frying us. I'm not gonna lie, I guess we deserve to lose. A big part of it was DeMar not showing up in the finals either, which as a Raptor fan, I mean, I've seen him not show up in big games sometimes, so it is what it is. Listen, overall, honestly, man, I feel like this was fun. Putting everybody back to their first team definitely made for some unlikely, playoff winners, some unlikely playoff teams that ended up cooking. Obviously, I expected a team like the Cavs or the Spurs to go further, but I'm honestly happy that a team that wasn't really expected to make it made it to the finals, so shout out to Toronto. Guys, officially, the Dallas Mavericks are the NBA champions of this brand new NBA. Spencer Dinwiddie, please don't ever do that again. I'm not going to lie. That was very, very tough to watch. But hey, man, you know what? I'm a little bit disappointed in how this ended, although I am glad to have, witnessed some of those crazy game 7s down the line. That Raptors-Hawks one is an NBA classic. It is a hood classic, certified hood classic. That game was ridiculous. Listen, boys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. We put everybody back on their first NBA team. This is how it ended with the Dallas Mavericks celebrating a championship and Luka once again winning a finals MVP. No surprise there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, though. Did obviously make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I will catch you guys in the next video very soon. For now, check out the video on the screen if you haven't already. You're gonna love it. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Somebody tell 2K to stop making Luka Doncic this good.